Hey, I would like to say I just woke up, but I haven't. I've been up for a while, and as you can see, I already lost my cord. This is good, as it has that quick release. I want to tell everybody stop buying headphones. I'm kind of sorry I started this trend here of making the big headphones really famous, popular, I should say, because they're trying to. It's too close to the brain, and so somebody's going to take it upon themselves to try to hardwire your brain. So stop buying headphones. Stop wearing them. I'm sorry I started that fashion trend there with my YouTube videos. Anyway, because somebody trying to do the wrong thing with it and take advantage of it. That's sad. Anyway, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Yes, I'm gonna go to McDonald's real quick. It's 7. You can see the sun coming up at 7:44. I wanted to do. I like doing videos, but I'm working. I'm gonna get in the tub and wash my. But I've been up for a while. I fell asleep yesterday early, and then I woke up early, but it's good because I had some work to do, and I haven't really started it. I didn't work over the weekend, and so it's a little bit. I would have gotten some work done, but I was gonna buy a television, and I saw a television. I went to my with my brothers. I think we went to a movie the last time we got together, and had a really nice. The last time we had a really nice outing, which is not the last time we got together, but so I just wanted to say about that is that um, that sorry that we went out. I saw televisions. I saw these flat screens, and I just happened to go over there, and then I saw one that I actually like, and I thought about it. Is that I never, I don't watch television much. There's a TV downstairs, but I rarely go downstairs. There's actually two, and there's one sitting there and never gets turned on. But that was from my mom's old room. So anyway, I decided to get myself a television, and so I went and started looking at them, and then I finally decided I was just gonna go ahead and do it to get a television that I can watch and see what's on TV and stuff. But I went there, and so um, I just was on the phone with a friend, and I was telling her I was gonna get one, and I decided to get one. And we got there. I was walking over there, and I ran into a friend I hadn't seen in like almost 2 years. And I met him from New York when we used to both work in his shop. And then he got into this business and started doing really well. Now he's making millions of dollars, right? And he's not the only millionaire that I know. I've known a couple of them, and they've been very nice people to me, and they've always offered me like houses to stay in, or vacation in, or whatever I want to do. But I usually don't have time to take up on it because I'm so busy on and focused on what I need to do. Not that I'm always so focused, but it's just that I don't want to go in other directions. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't pushed having a car, because I don't want to go into all these other directions. But my life is changing, and so I need to really consider those things. But his wife was there with him, and so I told him I was going to get a television, and like I said, I hadn't seen him in a while, but I told him I was going to get a television, and he said, "Well, I got the his wife car, which is a BMW SUV truck, and so." And it's funny because I do work for BMW, but he has a Mercedes, and it's a 2009, and so we used to go and hang out. He would take me up to the casino because he likes gambling, right? And he has the money to do it, so he can take gambles and risk, and it not, he can lose money if he wants, and it's not going to affect him. He can lose thousands of dollars, and it's not going to be a blink to him. Matter of fact, he doesn't even think about money. I don't recommend it, but I've also seen him win thousands of dollars, like, and just not blink either, So, but he makes a lot of money, and especially compared to me. Now, every now and then I hit the jackpot, like once a month, like a month, every now and then I have a month that I just like banging, it's like, it could possibly make more than three times more than somebody would make all year, I mean, in some cases, anyway, glory to God. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but to them, with their scope, I could talk to them and it means absolutely nothing. The money I make, at that time, he could, shoot it away. But I'm just saying, not that he does that. He has a very beautiful home on this very prestigious street in Buffalo, and it's a street I used to do paintings on. So I used to do art exhibits for it, and it's the rich people live out there, right? And so I finally, he invited me to his house a while ago. I remember his address, but I just never got out there. One time I was walking out there, but it just didn't hit me at the time. And so, but I hadn't seen him in a while. But he does work in New York, so he spends some time in New York, and then comes here and stays here. So he has an apartment in New York, and beautiful estate here. I mean, it's just. I went there, and I finally went there. We got there, and there's like 8 TVs. He's got 8 other TVs that I was thinking about buying, and actually they're double the quality. I mean, his son's room is like my living room. It's just, but considering I'm in this place and it's not the best of living situations, and then to go out there and to spend time. I mean, his basement is like a tavern. It's just like you feel like you go in his basement and you feel like you went to a different city or in a different country. They turned on the fireplace in one part of the house, right? Just turned on. I don't know how she did it so quick. They did it in the family room, which is probably bigger than my whole apartment. I have a big apartment, but it's just not put together. So she turned on the fireplace in there, and she went to the other house, and she said, we were there for a while. She said, what's that smell? I smell burning. She said, oh, it's the fireplace. I mean, you can go to another part of their house and forget, what is happening on the other side of the house. But it was beautiful. They had this outside terrace. It was just extravagant, I won't go on about it because maybe I'll take video footage or somewhat of a party, but it's just a real blessing to be able to go out there, and he gives God the glory for everything he owns. He just like with his little fun, his little pastime, he understands that it all comes from God, and basically absolutely nothing, and he really testifies to that. I mean, it's really interesting to hear somebody testify to it that really, really loves the Lord and is in their service, go to church, everything like that. You get a lot of slack you get a lot of flack when you have that kind of money. People don't treat you the same, right? And so, you have to, when you're moving up, people sort of tear away from you, or you have to tear them away. So it's good that a lot of people in my life was already tear up, because if I ever make it, you care about people, but I can understand why Michael Jackson things that people do to you behind money is just amazing, or willing to do for money is just amazing. And it don't have to be a lot of money. It don't have to. It could be a simple thing like a TV. Put more concern over a TV other than you as a flesh and blood person. Would rather not see you have something than to they don't have it, just don't want to see you with it. So it's really sad, but God still is lifting up people and blessing people in spite of. So when you do something against somebody, you need to think about what you're doing. When you come against somebody, and you better make sure you're right in the right direction, or you're gonna find yourself on the ground. Plain and simple. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. We come across the wrong people, and we need to respect their authority and their jurisdiction. You know, people come over his house and act a damn fool. You know, we think our problems are we're the only ones that have those problems, but we're not. People will come over to your house. Another friend of mine, an actor friend of mine, and people come over his house and act a stupid fool. You know, and you can't. Fool. That's the end of the statement. If you're a fool, you're a fool. And some people, I'm just saying. But love and forgive each other. Let things go. Maybe learn better. You're supposed to forgive people for the dirt and the garbage that they do on a day-to-day, nightly basis. So if you holding on to something over against somebody for 15 years, and especially if they ain't been around you in 15 years, you got a serious problem. That'll make you sick. Plain and simple. So if you sick, you need to think about why, what you holding on to, poison. So I didn't mean to go there, but there's a lot that needs to be said, and I will say it, with love. But I was just, I'm really in, my housing situation. I don't own a house, and people like to down me because I don't. But those same people, and that they might have something, but those same people will never see or experience some of the things that I've seen and experienced. I mean, to be and I was at peace when I was over my man's house. I was just cooling it. Just I was so relaxed. Like I said, before you pick a house to have, for a peace summit, make sure it's peace in that house before you get there. Don't bring your disturbances and all of that stuff to a house, that ain't got no peace in it. Now, if you bring your disturbances to a house that already has peace in it, then you're going to have a problem. It's going to come back on you because, you know what, the universe, I have to say it like that. No, I forget it. But I just wanted to let y'all know, this guy, people brag, and those are usually the people that don't have nothing. The people who really have something, they don't usually want most people to know. They don't want you to know because you're going to do all kind of crap to them, if you found out, So, so I feel sorry I can't imagine what this guy went through. I can't even imagine. People like to ridicule him, but we can't even imagine the way people treated him. We couldn't imagine, Anyway, it's funny. So, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna walk to the store. I'm gonna walk to someplace and get some breakfast, and then I'll come back and I'm gonna try to rush and get this work done. But I have some other friends that they're working on this stuff. Tuesday, we'll try to get this stuff done and have everything in. But I didn't work over the weekend. I needed some rest. I did rest. I am ready to work. I'll do my work and get things done. And professionalism. Let me say something about that. When somebody is already paying you for something, and it's your responsibility, obligation to get it done. You doing your work is not doing them a favor once they are paying you. If they're paying you money for service, then you don't have to keep paying them for the same service. You're supposed to already hold up your bargain. If you don't have the service done, don't come to them asking for money for it. But people honestly think, and it's really that kind of mentality, that ish kind of mentality, where people think that, oh, I'm doing you a favor by helping you out when they getting all kind of benefits already. They don't have to ask for nothing because they already got everything. Anyway, and then those who need something can't get nothing, can't get no help, none. But except for that, that's why I'm thankful that I get my help coming from the Lord. Because you know what? You can't bless me anyhow. You ain't equipped to bless me anyhow. You know, the Lord has got the blessings I need. You know, the good stuff. You wondering why my blessings are so much above somebody else's, are so abounding, you know, and so fulfilling. It's because, you know, when you had the opportunity to bless me, you didn't do it. So the Lord blessed me when I deserved it. You know, praise God. You know, and it's good. It's good. And you know, those people who bragging, they would never know what it's like to have it, because they not blessing anybody. You know, they not turning. They don't even want to see you blessed. You know, figure it out. You know, I try not to go hard, but I'm not going hard. I'm just telling the truth. Anyway, God bless you all. Love you all.